This is a demonstration on how to install a 2-wide glass brick panel. First you need to make up your bars. Stiffener bar, T-connector, cross connector. T-connector slot onto the end of the bars. You need 2 of them per bar. Cross connector clicks on to the bar. With a 2 high, you need to cut your last T on the corner of your bar. There is a cut line on the connector. Present the cut side up. You need to install a seal infill into the bottom of the frame. Your first connectors in the corners need to be cut on the same cut line on the connector. You need 1 for each corner. Your full size one in the middle. Next you'll start the stacking of the blocks. Check your blocks for any scratches or imperfections. And now it's time to install your first bar. Into the frame, make sure you cross connect the lines up. Side T's right back into the sides and push down. Repeat for your next row. Install your last bar. Now with the last row with a 2 block with your cut connector, you want to install that block first. Push it as far back as you can to give you enough room to get the last one in. Then install your last block. Slot your last one back in and make sure your panel is straight. And that's how to install. Once you've installed your glass bricks, you'll have to then seal the panel. You will need a knife, silicone, spray bottle with soapy water, caulking gun, and a bit of cardboard for some cleanup. First up, cut the top off your tube, put your tip on. You will want to cut your tip at a 45-degree angle and big enough that it fits between the 2 glass bricks. Start with your perimeter joint. Once your perimeter joints are done, you want to do your vertical joints next. Sorry, horizontal. Filling up where the 2 joints meet. When doing vertical, as you come down, you want to jump the joint that you've just done so you don't make a mess. Once your joints are filled, it's time to tool off. Need your soapy water, spray your joint, get a bit of that on your finger as well so it helps slip, so it helps the silicone come off easy. Start closer to the joint, in one smooth action, clean off that joint. Where your cross is, gather all your silicone in the cross and make sure there's plenty in there. And one strike the other side. Always do one back to make sure it's a nice clean joint. Repeat the process on top. With your vertical joint, about an inch down from the top, push that silicone into the head, and in one smooth motion all the way to the bottom of the frame. Quickly just tool off each cross, just gently and just lightly. The more you work it, the worse it looks, so you want to do it as least as possible. Once all your joints are done, you want to do your perimeter. Pushing excess silicone into the corner of the joint. And that's it. Repeat the process on the other side.